I hope that you are ready for a tournament match of the ages. We've got two amazing teams for you tonight. Our first up is from our above cover red team. We have got Maureen Winston. Everybody give it up for Maureen. 6s and 7s in the chat. Keep those 6s and 7s going because we have got none other than the always delightful Jakob Schaeffer. That's right. Jakob is here tonight, and he is surprised about it. And then our final person from the above cover red team is none other than the captain, Meg Kennedy. Give it up for Meg. All right, now let's give it up for the undercover bosses. Not to be confused with the popular show. Undercover bosses we've got tonight in blue. First up from the bosses, we have got the one, the only, Kati Waldron. Give it up for Kati. All right. Keep those 6s and 7s going in the chat because on anchor tonight and batting cleanup, we have the always popular in the chat, Cynthia Kmak. And who could forget 2010 Captain of the Year, Captain of the Undercover Bosses, Simon Collier, also known as Winks McGee. And give it up, 6s and 7s in the chat, one more time for your host and referee tonight, Allie, Vollmer.
Hi, Rudy. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm enjoying an electrolyte beverage. This is not sponsored, so I won't show it much longer. How was your day today?
What?
How was your day?
Yeah, I'm a Pedialyte man. That's where I get my electrolytes. But I am so excited to see that you're here tonight. You are, I'm sure, got all sorts of rules you've got to tell us about.
I do. Rudy, did you inform our fans about our most important, the out of bounds foul?
I did. The out of bounds foul.
So that one, I'm so glad.
I believe I forgot to call it that.
Oh, okay. Well, just like be chill, chat. You got this. The other foul that we do want to bring up is our technical foul. Thank you, John. So that is called at any point where one of our players, their internet goes out, they forgot to take themselves off mute, anything in this virtual world that just ruins the moment. I will blow my whistle, call the technical foul, and that player will have to apologize later for their grievance. And then we'll do a poll. If the fans accept the apology, then they proceed into the next round unscathed. If they accept the apology, then that team will lose points from their very important score. That was big.
And that sound effect will play.
Yeah. Oh, guaranteed. And one thing that I do want to mention in the chat, if y'all are good, I want you to throw some 6s and 7s in there because I just want to acknowledge that today is Trans Visibility Day. So I want to say hi to all of our fans out there and all of our trans fans out there. So welcome to Comedysportz. We are so excited to have you tonight. And with that, I want to say these special words that also get 6s and 7s. Captains to the screen. Captain Meg, Captain Simon, Captain Simon, Captain Meg. Shake hands.
Good. Object work.
Appreciate it.
Believable handshake.
Fantastic. So to decide who picks the opening head-to-head game, which both of our teams will play against each other for 5 points, I have this lit candle.
Ooh.
It is from Bath & Body Works. What is the scent? Whoever's closest without going over picks the game.
I'll go first. Just me, a regular person, not a CEO. I'm gonna say that is probably stack of money. That's the scent.
Stack of money from the not CEO. Okay, thank you. Captain Meg?
Okay, I'm jockeying between two that I'm confident it is. I'm gonna go with Plumeria.
Ooh, see, here's the thing. Meg, you know your product more than a not CEO. That seems so unrelatable. The correct answer is Pink Pineapple Surprise, which is closer to Plumeria. So congratulations, Captain Meg, with the red team going into the lead emotionally because you get to pick this opening head-to-head game. What's it going to be?
God, and we are
Congrats, Meg!
emotionally in the lead. Thank you so much! Thank you so much, Rudy! Rudy's my hype man.
Oh,
Great,
yeah.
we all need one.
You know what? We would love to play the game since they're just regular employees, I think.
Yeah.
Just
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay, great. We would like to challenge them to Scattergories.
Ooh, regular employee, do you accept?
Yes, of course. Anything
Green.
you say, boss.
Great.
So many winks.
Green your team?
Come on, everyone.
Loyal fans, we are about to play the head-to-head game of Scattergories. Before we go into it, I want to hear from you what are categories that lots of things fit into. For example, brands of cars, types of cereal, songs by Adele. I don't know. Anything that could be a category I want to see in the chat. Here's what we're going to do with it. We're going to take that category and I'm going to bounce between players and they have to name something in that category. If they repeat something, stutter, don't say anything at all, they're going to be out of there. Do that in your home because it's Thursday and you're with us, and that's okay. They're going to be out of there. Perfect.
Out of there.
I already feel a
Bye.
kinship with my fans.
Women with the fishes.
Now, there's a little twist. At any point, I might say, which is also, and that'll spin into another category. I assure you it's easier seen than demonstrated. So I'm going to go to the chat here and, ooh, I love this Dark Hunter X90. We're going to start with astrological signs. Players, are you ready for this game of Scattergories?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maureen,
Cancer.
Cynthia,
Taurus.
Simon,
Aries.
Jakob,
Gemini.
Meg,
Libra.
Katie,
Virgo.
Maureen,
Leo.
which is also Maureen,
Oh.
The first name of an actor.
Simon,
Tom.
Cynthia,
Matt.
Jakob,
Uh-oh, Jacob.
Oh, we lost.
We lost Jakob, so that will be a technical foul. When Jakob returns, he will not be on his team for this, so he is eliminated from the rest of the game. However, we're going to Tetris ourselves back into this shortly. Fans, I'm going to go for another category, and we're going to go with, ooh, man, Dark Hunter, I love this. Medieval weapons. Medieval weapons. And we're going to start this off with, fans, don't look at the names on the screen. Just trust that I know who these humans are. Simon, kick it off.
Big sword.
Cynthia.
Axe.
Katie.
Horse.
Meg.
A hammer, like from Hammer Throw.
Cynthia.
A metal squirrel.
I don't think that's true. I don't think there's a metal squirrel and a medieval weapons. As much
I
as
used to live in the medieval times.
Oh,
I know I'm correct.
Medieval times, there's medieval weapons. I definitely get it. So Cynthia is eliminated from the team. So I have to remember in my brain not to call on Cynthia. This will be difficult.
I can move my body.
That
clears it right up. Perfect.
Well done. Fantastic. Positive employee feedback. All right, let me see here. Names of Care Bears. So we're going to start with Katie with names of Care Bears. Take it away.
Tenderheart.
Oh, Meg.
Gentle Heart Lion.
Maureen.
Sunshine Bear.
Simon.
Sleepy guy.
Nope, which is also
Wrong.
What you might call a cat.
Katie. What are you going to call a cat?
I'm gonna call him Whiskers.
Meg.
Meowsers.
Maureen.
Little Mutza.
Katie.
Susan.
Katie.
Jared.
Meg.
Tom.
Simon.
Chunky Monkey.
Maureen.
Little Critter.
Simon.
Fuzzy Butt.
Mm,
I
I
would.
disagree.
I do it every day. But okay.
Doesn't make
I
doesn't make-
respect you as you are in a position of power.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's so hard to come by these days. It's so wonderful. All right, Katie is the last person standing for the blue team, and y'all, we need more categories. So I'm checking here. Oh, A. Weiss 272. This is specific, and I love it. Movies that are both live action and animated.
Oh.
I'm going to take this a couple different ways, so take some
Right.
liberties. We're going to start with Captain Meg. Movies that are live action and animated, go.
Enchanted.
Maureen.
Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. Katie.
Pinocchio.
Meg.
Upcoming Disenchanted.
Ooh, Maureen.
Mary Poppins.
Katie.
The Lion King.
Maureen.
101 Dalmatians.
Meg.
Little Mermaid. It's
Upcoming live version.
But it's not out yet, so I'm sorry. Can't do Little Mermaid.
Boo.
Boo!
Boo! Boo you, Allie.
Okay,
Fired.
bye.
Oh no. Fired.
I'm drinking electrolytes on a Thursday. You think booing me is going to change any opinions? Loyal fans, let me go to. I do call my cats fuzzy butt at least once a day for the record. Doesn't make it right. Ooh, Kate Racema, things made of paper. These are our final two players. Whichever player is left standing for their team gets a 5 big points. Things made of paper, and we're going to kick it off with Katie. Go.
Mache.
Maureen.
Origami.
Katie.
Ooh. Treehouse.
Maureen.
Blank checks I'm written by rich people.
Katie.
The note I wrote to my old girlfriend.
Maureen.
The postcard I sent people from France.
Katie.
Birdhouse.
Which is also
A nickname for my ex-girlfriend.
Maureen.
Toodle boots.
All right, Katie.
Fuzzy butt.
I'll accept it. Maureen.
Kind, intelligent person.
Then why is she your ex? 5 big points going.
I'm flawed. That's why. God.
Well, then there's something fundamentally wrong with you.
5 big points go to the Undercover Boston. 6s and 7s in the chat for both teams, though.
Ooh, welcome back to the screen, Captain Simon. I do have a point of order. We're gonna see if we can do this. I did say that if somebody had a technical foul, they had to apologize to our fans, and that technical foul was Jakob. So Jakob, we're going to give you a moment to get on the screen if possible, but we would like to take an opportunity for you to apologize to our fans for your technical foul.
So I want to take this moment to all of you watching out there, all of you listening over the radio, by your fireside, and just say I'd like to apologize because this little girl is the reason that I had to drop. She decided that the computer was so warm and that this power button, which her nose is so close to, was well worth stepping on her way up. So for that, I'm eternally sorry.
Thank you, Jakob. I appreciate your apology, but we're going to have to leave it up to the fans. Rudy, are you able to put a quick poll in the chat to see if our fans accept Jakob's apology or decept it?
It is in there. So far, we've got a lot of acceptors. I'm thinking the pity points from the cat are really going to do it.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, and quite an adorable cat. Jakob, what is its name?
Her name is Jewel. She is lovely and adorable and has recently met some of those loyal fans right out there.
Ooh, so we are leveling the playing field with possibly a D run 82, get a red vest on her, have her play. She's already made it clear that she is in the room, so we will see. We now have Chekhov's app. So we've introduced the cat. It's gotta play.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Rudy, I think that poll can end because it looks like our fans do accept Jakob's apology.
It is a landslide. They love Jakob and that cat.
And that cat, which means our red team does go back to 0. But does
Yeah, we're nothing.
remains in the lead with 5. So in a moment, I'm going to get Captain Simon back to the screen for a point of order. Welcome back, Captain Simon.
Thank you for having me as your captain. Wow, what a promotion.
Yeah, I saw your resume come through and that you have experience in captaining, leading, and being a team player, but with no specific actual jobs tied to those skills.
Yes.
Great. So what game would you like to play just with your team?
Oh, yeah, we would like to play the game of Oscar winning moment.
Oscar winning moment. Fantastic idea. Let's screen your team. Loyal fans. For the game of Oscar winning moment, one of the things I want to hear from you in the chat is what's something you used to eat in college? Ooh. Like specifically like that maybe age time of your life. What did you used to eat in college? You're about to see the game of Oscar winning moment. At any point during this scene, I might determine that a player is ready to deliver that Oscar award winning speech, moment deliciousness, and we're going to see it in the scene. So with that, I'm going to turn to our chat and see what it is that we used to eat in college. Run 82, we all did it. Cup o' soup. Cup of soup is your suggestion for Oscar winning moment. And players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
Oh man, I can't believe the heat went out again.
Neither can I. I'm so cold. I can't feel my fingertips, Jessica.
Oh my god, Tracy, I can't feel my toes. This is the hardest winter and it's only December 13th.
Oh, Jessica, can I hold that cup with you?
Oh, I would like nothing better here.
Oh, that feels so nice.
Katie, Oscar winning moment.
Oh my god. Tracy, the warmth of your hand is just shooting up my arms. I've never felt something so electrifying before. It feels like my heart's alive, even though it's been beaten my whole life. And I feel like rainbows and sunshine when on this freezing cold snowy day. Like you're melting all the slush away. That's how I feel right now.
Wow.
Oh, wow, you guys. Hey, it's Gerald from down the hall.
Yeah, we could tell by your smell,
so
Gerald.
Cold outside.
It is.
Oh, you guys got soup? Wow, I don't.
Gerald, we had soup. We had something real special.
Real.
Cynthia, Oscar winning moment.
We had something real special, you know? And then Gerald, you came in with that cloud of stank. And my eyes just they filled with tears. Not of happiness. Not of joy. But pure disgust. And I knew that my feelings for Tracy were true. They were more than a hot beef stew.
Oops.
No, don't do that.
I intruded.
No, don't do that to yourself. I got some more hot beef stew in the back for you, Gerald. Don't worry about it.
Oh, wow,
Okay.
Tracy, you've got a hot beef stew for everyone?
And I guess I'll just stay.
Simon, Oscar winning moment.
Ever since I was a small little boy, something always followed me around everywhere I went, and it was my cloud of stench. I always thought, Gerald, this is what's gonna set you apart. And it did, because no one wants to be near me, so I'm physically apart from everyone I've ever known. That sucks. So that's...
That's time.
That's time! 6s and 7s in the chat, loyal fans. Give it up for that game of Oscar-winning moment. Brought to you by Hot Beef Stew. If it's hot outside, curl up with some nice hot beef stew.
So much. As a newer rep, I always forget our plugs for hot beef stew. Dinty Moore has my number, and they're mad. And what?
Got it in there.
Thank you, appreciate
I
it.
wanted to make sure I got it in there after what they did to you last time.
I never bled so much. So one thing that makes me happy though, fans, you can't see in our side chat, but somebody said Simon looks like Ken Marino in Wet Hot American Summer, and I can't unsee it.
Thank you very much, Ref Allie. That was me.
All right, bonus point to the red team. Thank you, Captain Meg.
I stand by it, Simon.
I love it. Captain Meg.
Our score 5-1.
5-1.
Oh, thanks, hype man, rude dog.
I forgot you're hype man. Meg, you get an opportunity.
What up?
To challenge your own team to a challenge against that team's game that they challenged themselves to. What is your challenge for you?
Great. Well, first of all, shout out to Hot Beef Stew.
Thank you.
And I mean, we have to get in enough. And we would like to play the game of New Voice.
New Voice, fantastic. Screen your team. Loyal fans, I need a couple things from you. The first thing I would love to hear from you is what is the next Pixar movie going to be about? You know, we've had so many fantastic magical things. What's something that you're like, you know what, Pixar, the next thing you're going to do, that's in it. Would love to hear those in the chat. Another thing I'd like to hear from you are American regional accents, European accents, ways of talking, celebrities with distinct voices, ways that you say stuff, like for example, like when you just got done at the dentist, things that you're going to be using your voice for. I'm going to be taking those as inspiration as our red team here does a scene, and at any point I can call new voice, and they will introduce a new voice into the scene. So I'm going to go into here and, I asked about the next Pixar movie, and I want to see, time traveling. The suggestion's time traveling for this scene, and at any point I will call new voice. Again, loyal fans, any, I love this. Thanks, Pat Connolly. Any jobs that have a specific voice, like we see Town Crier, anything that just give me some voices. I would love to hear them. Players, are you ready for this game of new voice?
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, thank goodness. I think we landed in a time with indoor plumbing.
Wow. Man, how did we do this? I think we just landed in a... Wait. Me?
Me?
What? How did...
How? What?
I don't remember being...
Maureen, new voice movie announcer.
In a world where we're both the same person.
But if you're me and I'm you...
Yeah?
What happens if we took... What? No.
Oh my god, it's me?
Me?
I'm beautiful!
You! Me?
Captain Meg, new voice, the audio over the L train.
Find your feet. Why don't me, go ahead and soak a feet?
We are going to destroy the time warp and reality.
And don't forget, study hard, me's.
So you're saying if we study hard, then we can become as good looking as future past me?
Jacob, Bane.
It seems we should turn into what we have seen in the shadows. Please, don't let me disturb you. We are just merely trying to understand how we got here and when.
What? We finally got a pet!
Maureen, a coach giving a big speech before a game.
And when it's time to show that we know how to love not other humans, but other living creatures, then
Maureen, now Swedish.
we will know that we can decide that it's time for us to bring another human into our life.
And if we bring that other human into our lives,
Sweet
make sure
Meg,
they...
a teacher that is beyond ready to retire.
Sure, we can have recess. If we time travel.
That's time.
Yeah.
That's time! That scene brought to you by the CTA, who always says, study hard.
I don't know if that's how Captain Meg wanted the game to be played, but it made me happy that that's how the game was played.
Ravelli, it's perfect.
Fantastic.
Now
Laura-
I'm your hype man.
Okay, so Rudy for Meg, Meg for me, and then I gotta pick somebody else to hype. We'll figure it out.
And you're doing great.
Oh, loyal fans, Rudy is going to throw up, hopefully not dinner, but a new poll in the chat because we need to see which game you preferred. Our undercover bosses played the game of Oscar-winning moment, and our overcover employees played the game of new voice. Feel free to use those channel points to make your voice worth more. I want to shout out, oh boy, I'm not going to get it right, but it's Vet J Bear. First time in the chat with a fantastic suggestion of Bane. So thank you so much for that. And loyal fans, these are fantastic. I love these suggestions. Rudy, how are you? What was your favorite?
My favorite suggestion? Well, I'm going to go with Town Crier. I would have loved to have seen that. That's what I wanted to be when I grew up. Because I was always into gossip.
Ooh, I do like that. There's always something. Is the poll over?
Heary! New voice wins!
5 big points going over to the red team. Rudy, what does that make our score?
That makes our score 11-5
It does?
in favor of the red team.
Okay. Great.
Do it, Meg!
Okay.
Where did they get the extra 5 points?
Thank you,
I'm
Rudy.
sure, Cynthia. We're
Coming
gonna
from the shadows, don't worry.
Okay.
They just won!
Fantastic. At this point, I'm going to say captains to the screen.
And I
Great
just
job!
would love to say your manager will hear about this.
Okay. Well, my manager is absent, underpaid, and experiencing labor cuts. So I kind of get their lack of empathy. So with that, though, Captain Simon, you did slide some money under the table and say, this isn't your bonus, but pretend it is. So with that, you do get to pick the next head-to-head game to play against the red team.
Wait, he said that and he's just like a regular employee? I don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't either. I just work here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. That's my B.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Oh, it's I have to do a thing. You said to do a thing?
Yes, please. If you wouldn't mind
No.
play against the red team. This is another 5-point round.
Oh boy, I wish I had 5 points to get more points. I was trying to do math. I'm not good
Okay.
at it. We want to play Law and Order.
Ooh, Law and Order. Fantastic. We are going to screen both teams. Loyal fans, I need a few suggestions for the game of Law and Order. I would love a location of if there was like a huge snowstorm, where do you wish you could hunker down? Where would be a great place to spend a snowstorm? In addition, I just give me some stuff that's in like a kitchen drawer. Maybe it's not, and I'm gonna say not a utensil, but just something in your kitchen drawer. Throw those in the chat. For the game of Law and Order, this is a pun-based game. Similar to the first game, I'm just going to call people out, and they're going to get right to the joke. And with that, with Law and Order, like let's say, I don't know, the suggestion was banana. It might be on this episode of Bananas.
Oh no, what do we do now?
Well, how's it go?
my God.
What's the setup?
What's gonna happen on this episode of Bananas?
What happens on Banana?
I got it. All right.
Oh, Rudy
This
to the rescue.
episode of Law and Bananas, somebody slipped up.
Oh, wow.
That's very funny.
Really
Yes.
good, really good. Allie, you're doing great.
Well,
Keep
it appears
hyping
my
her.
time has come. So please type into the chat some suggestions for us. Let's see, and then hopefully Allie can come back because I am really nervous and scared. Can I get some suggestions of a different occupations, since we have so many job things here tonight? Different occupations that you either have or wish you had or could have someday. Nothing's holding you back. This segment brought to you by DeVry Institute. So let's
Study hard.
The internet is bad here. I should take note of that.
We should tell
Okay.
somebody.
We should tell somebody how bad the internet is here.
Yeah,
I
that's
have no
right.
idea.
Yes, exactly. All right. So I'm going to give you the suggestion of, oh man, I want to give you a Kira store manager so bad, but I don't know what kind of meat is on that bone. So I'm going to go with librarian as our first suggestion. Librarian. So here we go. Jakob.
On this episode of Librarians in Order. Shh.
Right, you have to call on.
Oh, that was a
somebody
joke.
else.
Oh my God,
All
did he
right,
freeze too?
That was the joke. That was the joke.
That was the joke. All right. Good. All right. Let's go, Cynthia.
This week, on the episode of Librarian in Order, I'm booking you for this. Right.
I like it. All right, Meg.
On this episode of Librarians in Order, boom boom, the jury's stacked.
Ooh. All right, Simon.
Oh, on this episode of Librarians in Order.
Boom, boom.
Thank you. It's a real case of do we decimal or don't he decimal?
Ooh.
But Allie's
Allie.
back. We get a point.
Allie's back. All right, Allie. I tried to fill your shoes and I didn't.
Allie's always been here.
You did.
We had one round. Librarian was our suggestion. I got jobs. What do you want to do?
Awesome. I'm going to go to the chat. Thank you so much. I will apologize to y'all after this game.
And give
I
us
would
5
love to take the suggestion of lifeguard. And we're going to kick it off with Cynthia.
On this next episode of Lifeguard in Order, don't run or you might slip up and drown.
Meg.
On this episode of Lifeguards in Order. Okay, let me just float you this idea.
No. Mm-mm.
What, Allie? You are such a butt.
Yeah,
Oh.
I am.
Allie, I'm no longer your hype woman. I'm hyping someone else.
Rude. Simon.
Oh yeah. On this episode of The Lifeguard in Order. Oh boy.
Oh. Jakob.
On this episode of Lifeguards and Order. You're here? You're here because I'll be there. I'll be there.
We're moving on to a new suggestion of hot air balloon. Hot air balloon, and we are going to start with Katie.
On this episode of Hot Air Balloon in Order, we got a real basket case.
Oh, Maureen.
On this episode of Hot Air Balloon in Order, we see them all take a Wizard of Oz.
Cynthia.
On this next episode of Hot Air Balloon in Order.
Meg.
Ellie, they're all puns.
I know.
On this episode of Hot Air Balloon in Order. Ooh, I'm on fire.
All right.
Allie, there's no winning with you.
There's no winning with me. Your next suggestion is poker. Poker. And we will start with Jakob.
On this next episode of Poker and Order. Looks like someone needs to take a royal flush.
No. Simon.
I'm gonna hate myself on this episode of Poker and Order. But officer, I barely know her.
And that's the game.
All right, loyal fans, time to vote. We're putting a poll in the chat. That last game was brought to you by Iced Tea, not the man, the drink. Make sure that you vote. Let's get some votes flying in the chat.
Absolutely.
Ellie, when you left us, where did you go?
I went to the beautiful world of Dinty Moor, which is a dark den of thievery, and they put a bag over my head, and they threatened me that if I didn't come back and promote more Dinty Moor products, then something horrible would happen to my family, and for some reason, Jacob's cat, which, like, doesn't actually affect me, but still made me upset that something would happen to this cat. So, yeah, Dinty Moor is coming for us. Me
That doesn't sit
specifically.
well with me.
No.
Just like their hot beef stew that Dinty Moore puts on our shelves every day.
Remember, in between the words Dinty and Moore is a whole lot of flavor. I don't know. Who won that poll?
Oh my gosh. Looks like the Undercover bosses did, making our score 15-11.
Sure, why not?
I realized what I did the last time and I tried to right my wrongs.
Okay.
Maybe I messed it up even more.
That's
But-
okay. Speaking
yeah.
of Moore, you didn't mess it up.
Dinty?
Dinty Moore. So with that, captains to the screen, please. All right, Captain Simon, Captain Meg, we are looking at a 5-point match. 5 points divides first and second place. With that, I am going to do to the hardest game in comedy sports history, the game of 6 things. Now, with this, you will each need to send one player out of the room. Captain Simon, who will that be for the blue team?
Well, it looks like it's time for me to clock out for my 15-minute break. So it'll be me.
Fantastic. Captain Meg, who are
With
you
the
sending out?
winking.
I don't
The
get it.
winking is what's really throwing
That's
me.
what gets me. It's not the mustache, which it should be.
I just feel like it's
Meg.
like, if he's just like a regular employee, why is he winking so much?
Right.
But anyway, I guess he's a regular employee. We're gonna go with the biggest catastrophe. Jacob.
All right. So we have Simon and we have Jacob both leaving the room. They will be unable to see the screen, the chat, and hear any of our voices. So adios, los muchachos. That worked out. Rudy, did you conveniently get some suggestions ahead of our match today?
I may have. Yes. And it looks like they're up right now. Our first one is actually going to be voicing an animated movie.
Absolutely. So I loved some more of these suggestions that came up here at the top. So for voicing an animated movie, I'm going to scroll up here, and your oh my gosh, I love these. So the voice itself that's coming out is Foghorn Leghorn. So the voice itself is Foghorn Leghorn. However, the location you are in, which I saw earlier, is you are at the Space Needle. So with that, Rudy, if you wouldn't mind getting suggestions for our second activity, which is riding a rickshaw.
Sure. So can I get some suggestions typed into the chat? One of which I would like to be a famous statue, like the Statue of Liberty or the Venus de Milo, but not those. A different famous statue. And then what I also would like you to put into the chat is a concept like truth or justice, but not one of those. A different thing other than truth or justice. So let me see what we have in the chat as I pull this up. So, okay. So the person that's actually running the rickshaw is going to be the Super Dog Dog. All right, the Super Dog Dog. And then the actual rickshaw itself is going to be Envy. It's going to be Envy.
I love it. Can you explain to me what Super Dog Dog is in case there's like...
Yes. So this is actually, it might be pretty difficult if you don't know the north side of the city very well. There is a famous hot dog restaurant known as Super Dog. And on top of that restaurant is a hot dog couple, a man and a wife, I believe, dancing. And it's well known if you are from the area.
Fantastic. I appreciate it. So eating fudge, I do need a couple things in the chat for suggestions. I would love to hear about something that is in your garden that is not a plant. Something in your garden that is not a plant. And with that, you are eating fudge. However, you are eating it with somebody, and you are eating fudge with a Petco groomer. A Petco groomer. I'm gonna say right now, I'll take groomer, Petco, bonus point. And then let me scroll down here to your awesome suggestions. Ooh, great. And then instead of hands, because you normally pick up fudge with your hands are snakes. That simple. Rudy, would you mind getting suggestions for putting together an office chair?
Yes. So if in the chat, could I please get some books that you like, some books that you enjoy? Go ahead and type those in. It doesn't matter what genre, any kind of book is fine. And then could I also get some suggestions of, let's say if you were on Storage Wars, what is something that you would hope to find in a unit? Any kind of object you would hope to find in a unit. Let's see what we've got. So let's see here. So, okay, great. Now, the office chair, the instructions that you're using are going to actually be interview with a vampire. Interview with the vampire will be the instructions for putting the chair together. And then I'm going to go with let's just do gold coins are the chair parts. So the gold coins are the chair parts.
Awesome. Wonderful. So I'm going to take it away with number 5, playing smooth jazz. I want to be playing smooth jazz to someone, and I would love for in the chat if you would give me the suggestion of a famous trans celebrity. I love a famous trans celebrity that we're going to be playing for. In addition, we're going to need an instrument instead. So if you wouldn't mind throwing in the chat something that like you saved from your childhood, like something that maybe you still have today from your childhood. I still have my first piggy bank. So I'm going to go in here. Ooh, oh, fantastic. We are playing smooth jazz for Elliot Page. Absolutely we are. And let me see here. We want something from our childhood. And the instrument itself is a Polly Pocket. Now, these last two are 10-point things, so they're a little bit more difficult. Rudy, take it away with the activity of realizing you're a ghost.
Okay, great. Can I get a suggestion of something that's long and stringy? So something that's long and stringy, like a snake or Twizzlers. Go ahead and type those into the chat. And then can I also get a suggestion of a character from a show that you watched when you were a child? So for me, it was probably He-Man. So a character that you watched on a show when you were a child. So let's see what we've got here in the chat. Ooh, I love it. So let's say your chains that are attached to you as the ghost that you earned in life are actually going to be string from a violin's bow. So those will be string from a violin's bow. And then the person that you are going to be haunting is Optimus Prime, the leader of the Transformers.
Absolutely. Loyal fans, give yourselves 6s and 7s in the chat. I'm going to be taking a picture of this really quickly because we're going to be hiding this from the screen. You're going to see it at home, but our players will not be able to. So I got a great picture of it. And at this point, we are going to summon Simon and Jakob back into the room as our guessers. So what did you just do? Great question. For the game of 6 things, both of our players left the room and they have no idea what these activities are. So our players have 90 seconds per activity to get the person to guess what they're doing. However, our teams cannot use the English language. They must use gibberish. They also need to use mime to show the way. And players, I will call you out. You cannot do the activity for the guesser. So for example, if it was playing basketball, they could dribble the ball, show the hoop, but it would have to be the guesser that would make the connection of playing basketball. I will deduct points or call you out rudely if this rule is not followed. So we are summoning Simon and Jakob back into the room. And as we discussed, each thing that you gave is worth 5 big points, except for those final 2, very difficult, each worth 10 points. I have now talked enough, but I want to know, Rudy, did you text Simon or Jakob that they should be back?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, we can divide and conquer. Do you have Simon and Jacob's number to get them back into the room? If not, I can take care of it.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do it, that'll probably be faster. I'm sorry.
Fantastic. So I'm going to go ahead and text Simon and Jakob. Rudy, do you mind telling our fans when can they see Comedysportz? What kind of show offerings do we have through our theater?
Well, fans, I will tell you, we've got so many shows going on. Here on our Twitch channel, we also have our minor league on Wednesday nights, so check that out. That's going to be super fun. In addition to that, we have our live shows going on. We're talking Friday night. We're talking Saturday night. And they are going down in the Piper's Alley, which is it used to be a place where people smoked pipes, but now it is an entertainment complex that we are delighted to be a part of. It is at the corner of North Avenue and Wells Street, next to a world famous theater. Anyway, and
dare we forget a Chipotle?
Yes, a Chipotle.
Fantastic. Simon and Jakob, welcome back to the game. I've explained we have 90 seconds for each of these activities. And fans, what I did not share is Jacob's going to be on the screen with Simon. They have an opportunity to steal. If at the end of 90 seconds, Simon does not get this first activity, Jakob has an opportunity to guess, seeing the exact same clues. Loyal fans and players, this is a 5-point differential of game. It is still anyone's match. Blue, are you ready for this first thing in 6 things?
Yes.
Yeah, we're the bosses.
We got it.
Let's go.
Oh, boy. Whoa. Chick. Whoa.
Huh? What?
Sakamashila la la. Aba zibi dibi da wa. Shabra. Aba zada. Woo. Shabra ha shabra. Shabra. Shabra is a hammer. A shabra the hammer the hammer the hammer.
1 minute left.
Shabra hammer the hammer the hammer the hammer the hammer. Shabra. Shabra hammer the hammer the hammer. Shabra.
Oh, sarabaraba. Oh, saraba. Hoot, sarabaraba. Oh, saraba. Hoot, saraba. Sarabara. Oh, sarabara, sarada.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, sarabara. Oh, sarabara. So, sarab. Oh, sarabara. Saraba. Oh, saraba.
10 seconds.
Oi, sarab. Hoot, sirap.
All right, Simon is doing the activity, letting me know that he wants to guess. Simon, what is activity number 1?
How many seconds are left?
You have 9 seconds to clean this up.
Oh, great. I think I'm just giving a little speechy poo. Great, cool. Well, I'm not, but if I were, then my microphone would be Foghorn Leghorn, and I'd be at a Space Needle.
Ooh, you are at the Space Needle. Foghorn Leghorn is involved. I need you to clean up that activity, and with that, you will probably determine what Foghorn Leghorn is replacing.
You're probably right.
I believe in you. 9 seconds, players, begin.
Shabra hibara ticket. Shabra ha.
5 seconds.
Shabra ja. Huda honk. Somebody hibara. Shabra da.
That's time.
No more clue giving. Captain Simon, what is your complete activity?
Well, I'm at the little Space Needle, and my words are Foghorn Leghorn. And because I'm doing voiceover,
I'm going to take it. That is correct. You are voicing over a movie. Your words are Foghorn Leghorn, and you are at the Space Needle. 5 points going to our blue team, and we will bring the red team to the screen.
5 points to the blue team, making the score 20-11.
That is correct. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Whoop, whoop. Now I'm hyping. Look at me go. All right, Jacob, you have activity number 2. The red team looks ready. Maureen, you look like you're giving the first clue. And players, when you're ready, let's start 90 seconds on the clock.
Asquana sara osanaka wasaraka sa hoda ara haraba saraga sa waraga sara ara sa u sa wa araha.
Oh. Ticket it.
Sa ba araga.
Lorbeck 2. Lorbeck. Wait, was Duke?
Esa papa wa hosa papa wa papa.
1 minute.
Wa papa ata papa ata. Oh.
Hangagan.
Esa papa. Wa papa. Esa papa.
45 seconds.
It's a baby.
Aswaragas saraga su sa Krana asaha sa
30 seconds.
asaga
Team.
hasodaka araba arawasa sa
20 seconds.
Leave it to.
Sorry about that. It's like 13 seconds because I got
18 seconds. Great. 18
somebody
seconds.
cheering for electrolyte. Jacob, what are you doing?
I am riding in the back of a rickshaw. My the driver itself is a super corn dog, like a super long corn dog, and then my actual the rickshaw itself is none other than the wonderful Pixar film Finding Dory. I couldn't remember what the clue was.
Fantastic. So you are riding in the back of a rickshaw. That is correct. However, your operator, you do need to clean up who is driving, as well as what the rickshaw itself is. We have 13 seconds on the clock to clean up these two things. Loyal fans, put 6s and 7s in the chat if you believe in them, because we're going to start right now.
10 seconds.
Hey.
That's time.
Oh.
That's time.
That is time. No more clues to be given. Jacob, you have one more opportunity. What is your activity?
I'm riding in a rickshaw. The rickshaw itself is the idea of confusion, and my rickshaw operator is none other than an Indiana dog.
And thank you so much, John. That was one of my favorite sound effects in the history of the world. That is incorrect. However, I am going to pass it over to Simon for the opportunity to steal. Simon, what is the activity?
Okay, great. So I'm riding in the back of a rickshaw, which is not a piggyback ride like I originally thought it was. And the operator is the fine establishment Superdog. And the rickshaw itself is the concept of jealousy.
Oh, no. Oh, that hurts me so much. Your activity was, fair, was riding in a rickshaw. The rickshaw operator was Super Dog. And then the rickshaw itself was the concept of envy. So flippin' close that it hurts. If you would have gotten Super Dog or envy, I probably would have been like, yeah. But oh man, that hurts so much. Blue team, back to the screen for thing number 3. All right.
What's a Super Dog?
I don't
the
know.
Dog. It's the husband.
Yeah, I was told that it's a pointlessly gendered couple of hot dogs. So that is my understanding of it. We do have thing number 3, blue team. There is a bonus point in here. I will let you know that there is an opportunity for a bonus point. We have 90 seconds on the clock. Players begin.
Tick, tick, tick.
One minute left.
Click, click, siapa serba? Click, click, serba, serba, serba.
Shabada sabada, sabada hivana, sibada.
30 seconds remaining.
Nah, sabada dibada.
Okay.
Simon, you have 21 seconds on the clock. What is activity number 3?
I'm tasting chocolate. And I'm with the shears that you shear a little kitty and a cat and a kitty cat and a doggy with. And my hands are a little sneak snake.
Ooh, that part is correct. Your hands are snakes. However, you do need to clean up the activity as well as who you are with. And I'm going to say right now, Stirk loved that musical clue for that activity. So players, 21 seconds remaining. Begin.
Shabada. Shabada.
10 seconds.
Shabada. Shabada. Shabba-da-da.
5 seconds.
Who's up?
That's time.
Oh,
That is
okay.
time.
All right, sure,
That
sure,
is
sure,
time.
sure,
Captain
sure.
Simon, everything was laid on the line there for a big 5 points. What was
Yeah.
your activity?
I'm just like not fudge. We'll take it. And I'm with just a groomer, a little pet groomer. In my hands are those snakes.
That is correct. We did not get the bonus point of Petco groomer, but that activity was eating fudge with a Petco groomer candy or snakes. Congratulations, big 5 points to the blue team. Rudy, what is that making our score as we
That makes our score 25-16 in favor of the undercover bosses.
Fantastic. 25-16. This is not a runaway match. Remember, fans, our last two activities are still worth 10 points. We're going to get the red team up here for activity number 4. 90 seconds are back on the clock. Jakob is ready. Maureen's ready. Captain Meg looks ready and pumped. Players, begin.
Asbaba. Hey, what, Baba? Hey, up, Baba. Hey, hat, Baba. Whoa, Asbaba. Baba. What, Baba? Hey, what?
Ting, ting,
Asbaba.
ting, ting, ting.
Asbaba. Hey.
Mhm.
Asbaba. Asbaba.
Or the ting.
Baba. What, Baba? Hot Baba.
1 minute left.
Hot Baba. Hey, what, Baba?
Oh, skiing
At the
coat.
Baba. At the Baba.
Across the gasa, asa, unagana, arasata,
Uh-huh.
osa, fuaraka,
Okay.
saraka, sa,
35 seconds.
Oh, lovely ting. Oh.
What? Saragasa.
Oh.
Ha.
Oh.
Saraba, saka. Oh, Sara. Ha.
Oh,
Saka, Sara.
like-
Saraba.
30 seconds. 30 seconds
At the
left.
Baba. Hey, what, Baba? Hey, what, Baba? What,
Oh,
Baba?
take a-
What, Baba?
Wow.
Hey, eat the Baba. What, Baba? Hey, Isa.
20 seconds.
Hey, what, Baba? Ho! Hot the Baba. Eat the Baba.
10 seconds.
Oh, ho. Dung, 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 dung. Oh. At the
Oh.
Baba. Hot the
Lovely
Baba.
ting.
3 seconds.
Ting. Oh.
That's time.
There are 2 seconds on the clock. There are 2
Seconds,
seconds on the
alright.
clock. Jakob, what is activity number 4?
Well, it's pretty clear to me, just as it is to everybody at home. I'm sitting in a chair reading a book. My book is obviously phenomenal and wonderful. And my chair is the ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz.
That is incorrect.
And perfect.
Oh.
Still have 2 seconds, so more than enough time.
Oh, plenty of time. Plenty of time. So your activity is incorrect, therefore making the next replacement incorrect and the last thing also incorrect. I've been given the note that I don't help my guessers enough with things, but I it's very difficult for me to help you in this moment.
That's fine. I have 2 minutes left, plenty of time.
No,
Just like
2
you said, 2 minutes left.
Seconds left.
Right, minutes left.
You know
Yeah.
what? Here's what I'll tell you. The second thing is instructions. You have 2 seconds. Players, begin.
That's good help.
Whoa!
That's time.
Fantastic. It was all on the line there, Jakob. What is your activity?
My activity is very obviously putting together an IKEA chair. The instructions for the IKEA chair are Edward Cullen from Twilight, and my chair itself is the balloon from The Wizard of Oz. Thank you so much. 27 points to the red team.
We did it! We did it!
Cancel the match. We won it.
That is incorrect.
What?
Captain Simon, I'm going to give you the opportunity to steal.
Thank you so much. I love being given opportunities. So, I'm building a chair. That we know for sure. I am building a chair. I believe that the parts for the chair themselves are just gold. Just your average gold that everyone has. And the instructions themselves are the baby from Twilight
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, loyal fans, say it with me at home, audibly to yourselves, because you're alone. You were putting together an office chair. The parts of the chair were gold coins, but the instructions were the book Interview with a Vampire. I am so sorry, but don't worry.
Attractive.
But don't worry, that was not one of the hard ones. We're
Right.
going to bring up the blue team for
Mhm.
activity number 5, which is worth a big 10 points. This is still anyone's match when it comes to these steals. So Captain Simon and team, when you are ready, 90 seconds, thing number 5.
Oh, sarap. Oh, oh, sarap. Oh, sarap. Oh, sarap. Oh, who? Sarap. Oh, sarap. Oh, sarap. Oh,
Ah, shabada haba sabada. Oh, sabada hidi didi. Ah, shabada. Ding 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 ding. Shabada hibaza. Sabada. Shabada. Ah, sabada. Ah. Sabada ha. Sabada. Oh, sabada ti 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 ti. Oh,
30 seconds.
Sabada ha sabada. Oh, ha sabada he ho. Sabada ha sabada. Funk. Sabada. Sabada the comedy. Sabala hikala awesome.
45
Sabada
seconds.
basity. Sabada. Sabada hilala. Bosha higala. Za ba balala.
30 seconds.
Sabada he.
oh, sarap. Oh, sarap. Sarap. Oh, sarap.
20 seconds.
Tick, tick, tick. Oh, sarap. Itata fidget sarap.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, yeah.
10 seconds.
That was 11 seconds left on the board. 11 seconds. Captain Simon, what is your activity?
I'm just playing the stand-up bass in a little jazz band. Correct. And me as the jazz player, I'm Brad Pitt. and the rest of my band, those cool cats, are a Polly Pocket.
Okay, fantastic. Polly Pocket is correct and involved, as he should be. Your activity, I'll take if you get everything else correct, but like, you can just kind of generalize it. You can generalize
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
And you do need to replace the second suggestion. Thank you, sir.
Great. Terrific.
So we're going to clean up the activity a little bit. There is a Polly Pocket involved, and that second replacement needs cleaning. We have 11 seconds. I believe in you, blue team. We're getting our picks together. Let's rock and roll.
Sarap. Who sarap? Oh, sarap. Ha. Oh, sarap.
5 seconds.
Ha. Sarap.
2 seconds.
Sarap. Oh.
That's time.
Oh. Sarap.
Yeah, okay, I'm sure.
All right, Simon, what is that activity start to finish?
Great. I'm just playing in a little jazzy band.
Great.
And the rest of everyone, my bandmates, my cool cats, are Polly Pockets. And I myself am the Umbrella Academy.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. I do accept the activity. Jakob, come on back. We got that activity. Give it to me start to finish. What is this for the steal?
So I'm obviously playing in a jazz band, and you know what I'm doing is my band is obviously Polly Pocket, and the sweet sound of the music is none other than famed jazz musician Todd Page.
Someone Page, but not.
Okay.
Oh.
So you are playing smooth jazz. The instruments were Polly Pockets, and you are playing for the actor Elliot Page from the Umbrella Academy. Fantastic. So this is it. If the red team coming in for thing number 6 gets this correct,
We will
steal and win the game. If it is incorrect, it goes to the blue team. So red team, a lot on your shoulders. Loyal, yes, a Polly Pocket is always involved. Loyal fans, this is it. Thing number 6, 90 seconds on the clock. Red team, take it away.
Squada sasa. Ah! Ah! Saraga asa. Swada gana sasa. Ah! Akana as the asa ara. Sa fwa.
Mythical.
Agasa.
Levick ting.
Sababa, hey. Hey. Jing. Hey. Foom.
1 minute left.
Hey, sababa. Da ba ba ba. What the ba ba? Hey, sababa. Oh, sababa. Hey, wa ba 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 ba. Wa ba ba ba. What the ba ba? Et ba ba. Wa ba ba ba. Womp.
Ding.
Isaba. Ding. Ding.
Across the asa. Samwara hasa.
30 seconds left.
Was akasa wa. Saraka sa. Fru. Kucho. So pwa. So kuchu.
20 seconds. 16
seconds. We had 16 seconds on the clock when I blew the whistle. Jacob, what is your activity?
I can be clear. I'm obviously scaring people in a haunted house. The chains that I have as a fake ghost are obviously, oh boy, very terrifying. And the person I am scaring is, oh no, there it goes again, the song, you know it.
I sure do. You do need to clean up your activity. You are replacing chains in this situation, and we didn't get the third replacement. We do have 16 seconds on the clock. Maureen and Meg are duking it out on who's going to start. Players, let's go.
Aswana gasa. Kura, but asa. So, woo, asa, usagas.
10 seconds.
Ding.
Boing.
5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
That's time. That's 9.
We are done with clues. Jacob, what is your activity?
I am a ghost scaring people, haunting people. And my chains are bows, a stringed bow, like you'd play for a violin or viola. And the people I'm scaring are none other than robots in disguise, Transformers. 26 points and the...
That is incorrect. The victory goes to the blue team. However, Captain Simon, because I believe you're actually my boss, I do want to give you the opportunity to guess yourself just to see if you would have gotten it correct.
I would never be a boss of someone. So I am haunting because I'm a little ghosty poo. And the person I am spooking is a transformer. And the chains, because it's what ghosts have, are the strings of the bow of a violin, which probably have a specific name.
That is so close. I think it's just technically horsehair. The chains were the strings from a string from a violin bow. You were haunting Optimus Prime, and your activity was realizing you were a ghost. Loyal fans, 6s and 7s in the chat for both teams. Our winners tonight are the undercover bosses, 25-16. Rudy, take us home.
I guess the bosses win. The bosses win. So let's give it up for both of our teams tonight. 6s and 7s in the chat. First up from the above cover red team, give it up for Maureen Winston. Keep those 6s and 7s going for Jakob Schaeffer. And your captain tonight for the above cover red team, Meg Kennedy. Oh yeah, Meg. All right, now let's give it up for the undercover bosses or the now above cover bosses. First up, we had Katie Waldron. Next up, give it up for Cynthia Kmak. And the captain of the bosses was Simon Collier. Keep those 6s and 7s going for your host and referee, Allie, Vollmer. One more time in the chat for your live musician, John Sturck. And our stage manager tonight, Thomas P. Clune. Thank you so much for joining us tonight on Comedysportz on Twitch. We hope to see you back next week or this weekend at our shows at Piper's Alley. We were, of course, brought to you tonight by Hot Beef Stew. And we look forward to seeing you again next week.